Hi everyone, and welcome to this video about Week 2 and discussions in general for VOIM220 Office Technology Software 3. One thing you'll learn about me is that I love class discussions, and they are a large part of our learning experience here at Bryant and Stratton College. Even though there is a primary discussion question, we can explore other topics not directly covered. And in this academic environment, discussions give us a chance to research topics and use resources like the virtual library and the internet. All fun stuff. Now, available in our classroom are all of the rubrics we'll be using in this class, and here is the 100-200 level discussion rubric that I'll be using to grade our discussions at the end of each week. It's based on your initial post, dialogues or responses with either me or our classmates, and then mechanics. And let me help you out by giving you some specific tips about getting a 100 in each one of our discussions this semester. And it's based on that rubric. For your initial post, your primary response, please remember to address all parts of the question. Sometimes they are multiple parts and they're tough to tease out, but be sure to read it thoroughly so that you know you're addressing all parts. You should also try to include scholarly research and submit this before the deadline for primary responses on Tuesday at midnight. Now, your submissions should target about 150 words and absolutely have correct mechanics. Now, when it comes to dialogues with either myself or our classmates, remember, address the topic and build upon those thoughts. Add ideas and terminology from our reading, explore ideas in the thread through scholarly research, and share professional or personal experiences. Now, you need to have an additional 3 responses in addition to your primary response, and you should do this over multiple days, ending by Saturday at midnight. And for each one of these dialogues, target 75 to 100 words, and again, having correct mechanics. Now, here's my suggestions for how you should approach this. On Sunday and Monday, read the lecture and the text. And by Tuesday at midnight, make your initial posting of at least 150 words that address all parts of the topic with some scholarly references and proper mechanics. Then, through the center of the week, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, make at least one dialogue posting of 75 to 100 words that builds upon the topic using ideas and terminology from all our material, adding scholarly research, or sharing personal and professional experiences. That will free you up for the end of the week to focus on textbook assignments, SAM training, midterms, and finals, and all the other activities. So let me start out by showing you some examples. Here's an initial post or a primary response, and this is a good one. You'll notice that it was posted before midnight on Tuesday. It addresses all parts of the questions, and it has good form. It's over 150 words with correct mechanics. And here, one of our classmates included some scholarly research. And here's an example of a dialogue posting. It was posted before midnight on Saturday, but it's only a terse response. Please, if you're going to ask a question, consider answering it for yourself first, and then ask it of either myself or our classmates. And here on this dialogue posting, there was no additional research. So with all that in mind, let's dive into our Week 2 discussion question. It's all about Excel in the professional, and it reads, so far in this course we've focused on Excel basics such as entering and editing content into worksheets, formatting your data, and using formulas and functions. Now this question asks, describe how you can demonstrate your skills in a way that would be of value to your role as a professional. What other formulas or functions might be of value to you in your particular career field? And then it concludes by saying, for detailed grading criteria, refer to that discussion rubric. And please, discussion ends Saturday at midnight Eastern Time. So looking at this, we know we have 2 parts that we have to specifically address in our response. We have to describe how you can demonstrate your Excel skills in a way that would be of value to your role as a professional, and what are some specific formulas or functions might be of value to you in your particular career field. For the first part of our discussion question, well, what's excellent about this class is that it's full of all majors throughout Bryant and Stratton College. You might be in office information technology or accounting, financial services, business law, marketing, or business administration. All of you have different ways of demonstrating your Excel skills that will be of value to your role as a professional. So these are worth reviewing, researching, and describing for everyone in the class. Now the second part of this discussion question asks you what specific formulas or functions might be of value to you in your particular career field. One way to start answering that question is to bring up Excel and go to the Functions tab and take a look at specific functions available to everyone and find those for your particular career field. Another approach might be to go to Microsoft's template site and look for a specific template. Here I took a look for different templates around invoicing and those things for accounting. Download one of those templates and take a look at some of the functions that are used in those. Both great ways to answer this second part of our discussion question. And when it comes to dialogue, let's review very briefly some netiquette rules. Some basic rules. Please adhere to the same standards of behavior online that you follow in real life. Respect other people's time and bandwidth, and make yourself look good online. And that's all about using proper mechanics and structure. And please be forgiving of other people's mistakes. We all make mistakes. Now, if someone is abusive or non-professional in discussion forums, well, I'll have to report that to the college immediately for corrective actions. And luckily, in my entire career as an online instructor, I've never had anybody really abuse the dialogue forum. And just one quick note about something unique in my classrooms is that I use these things called class postings. And now with class postings, I'll dive deeper into our required discussion question or introduce new topics. Now, you're not required to respond to any of these, but they are a great way to meet your participation requirements and really explore the topics for that week. Well, thank you all for your time, and if you ever have any questions, email me or post something up in discussion forum, and I'll be sure to get right back to you. Thank you all.